All right, you guys. Okay, if you're not on your Thanksgiving break right now, hope you will be on it soon and that you have a good holiday break. What I want to speak to you guys about right now is the fact that our students are receiving the skill. Nobody can debate that. That's not a debate that we're having. It's not the question that is in the question box, okay? What's there is the fact that they're not clear. They don't have clarity. So when you don't have clarity, you hesitate. What does hesitation look like? Hesitation does not always look like this meek person that comes up to you and say they don't understand. Hesitation can look like arguing with you back and forth, what you deem as disrespect. It can also look like not wanting to do my work. It could also look like walking out of class, because what that also says and should say to you is, I'm fearful that I don't know what I'm doing and I will get out there and mess up and won't be able to sustain, won't be able to take care of myself. I'm spending all this time trying to learn this and I'm not getting it. So it's hesitation, but that hesitation is showing up as fear. The hesitation is showing up as what you guys may consider disrespect. It's showing up as an aggressive person that is really just scared because they're not clear. So what does that overall do? It actually is not just hurting them, because we're just looking at it from a standpoint that it's hurting them. No, that's not what it is. It also hurts that client, because guess what? Guess what happens 9 times out of 10? They'll go out and leave whether they're licensed or not and still do hair. And if they're licensed, they'll go work in somebody's salon, and then somebody will say that they're not cutting it. So now you hear that I'm not cutting it. Now my confidence has been hit. Then you go into the salon itself is now hurt, because I've lost this person that was supposed to be here taking on this amount of clients. But overall, you see a hurt industry. We might not be hurting if you look at the amount of revenue and the amount of financial stability that the whole industry is bringing in. That's not hurting at all. But if you look at it from a number span standpoint of personnel, we are failing. We're definitely failing, but we're not failing outside of the classroom. We're failing inside of the classroom, inside of the training facility. And I'm not saying that you are a failure. What I'm saying is there's a failing of them, and making sure that they're clear, making sure that they're not hesitant. And that's where we have to start. We can't always just see it as aggressiveness. We can't always just see it as disrespect. Sometimes it's not that. That's just the result of something else. So we have to start seeing it from a different standpoint. What can we do to help that? What can we do to relieve some of that lack of confidence? Well, you have to get them right here. They have to understand up here. And they have to understand up here before they start understanding here, right? It's not enough that I understand here if I don't understand up here. I need to understand in both so that I am now clear. So this is where we have to start. This is where we have to look to. This is some of the things that we have to do. And we can't always look at it as a sign of disrespect. 9 times out of 10, disrespect is just a result of something else. Arguing is just a result of something else. Screaming and yelling is just a result of something else. Walking out of a class is just a result of something else. Clocking out and leaving is just a result of something else. It's a result of something bigger. And that's where we have to start at. That's how we can change our industry. That's how we can reshape our industry. That's how we can take it back. That's how we can say to these lawmakers, no, you don't know what you're talking about. We have the numbers. Stop taking away our licensing. Stop deregulating us. Stop deeming us as something that is not needed. Stop deeming us and putting us in the box with other industries because you don't see the numbers. Well, we know we have the numbers. The numbers are just not completing the task in which they were set to do. But we can change all that. I hope you guys really hear what I'm saying and really take it to heart, because what I'll say to you is the offense, if you get offended by this, is not really that. It's a result of something else. Look deeper into the result of why. If you're watching this video, look, whatever that result, whatever that emotion, whatever that feeling that you have at the end of this video, I would challenge you to look at whatever that is. It's a result of something. Whether you're saying, oh yes, that's, what is the result of that? What do you mean by that? What do you think that's attached to? What do you think you can do in your classroom? If you get offended by this, why are you offended? Where is that offense coming from? Where does it come from? What is it feeding into? Let's start seeing the results. Like, let's start looking at the results of not of the thing that we see as the results of something else bigger than what is currently in front of us. That way we can start paying more attention. We can start getting more clear, hesitant. We can start getting more clear, confident professionals coming out of the training environments into the industry as a whole. Bye, y'all.